Uh, I had to dim the light, but I'm going to get into the light just a little bit. Walk with me. I want to pose a question to the average person listening to this. Do you know who Krystal Clark is in the Huron Valley Correction Center in Washtenaw County, Michigan? If the answer is no, I want you to Google her. And you're going to say, what the damn? Yeah, we're doing it like that in this day and age. See, this is not a new issue. This woman has served 10 years of a 17-year sentence, if I have that correct. Don't charge me if I'm wrong, but I believe so. People have been rallying to get her free and to get her quality medical care. I'm going to put U of M on blast real quick, and Trinity Health IHA. There are institutions in the most educated city, voted a multitude of times the most educated city in this country, of Ann Arbor. Yet somehow we can't effing figure out between the DOC, Department of Corrections, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, Attorney Dana Nessel, Attorney General. hmm Those would be the three top that I mentioned. Those offices would be the ones responsible for following what they could follow. I'm going to thank Ellie Sabat for this, as I asked you about Krystal Clark last year at the Juneteenth event 2025 that the NAACP in Ann Arbor threw at Wheeler Park. By the way, this year we're June 13th. Why can't we get Krystal out? Well, first of all, the state has a responsibility to uphold the law and run the state-run prison. It's state-run. It's like you can't make that up. And they also have responsibility to each of its residents. Thank you for that. So build the wall. Half of the office take care of Krystal. The other half take of the state. But now we don't trust y'all funky bitches. Why? Because you've allowed in a state-run, not a privatized prison, a state-run prison by the first-hand account of former whistleblowers, okay? You've allowed the doctors to treat her inhumanely, to defame her, to ignore and disavow, so you don't have to pay her and all the other people who died up in their money. I wonder why our county coroner's office, what were the results of their, of those autopsies? Are you testing for mold? What are you testing for? Just, is it some general comment? Terry, for everyone, and hopefully this young lady who died, I hope that there's some form of legal process to intervene and make sure that they test this woman's brain matter, her blood, and everything about her for mold and to determine the cause of her heart attack. She was supposed to get out 10 days. 10 days. Now, she could have had some other issues going on. I mean, she lost some weight, but they didn't show that. They showed the overweight version. It's probably the only picture we're going to get. You guys can do better. You're choosing to stand down. Why do you think I want to know? I'm one voice out of many. I think that you can put to rest any indecent thoughts about your interactions, your knowing and knowledge. Gretchen Whitmer, you are an elitist. I believe that. I only say that because in your recent award to identify volunteers who've done great things in the state, you you wouldn't allow former, prisoners, felons to qualify for said award. I guess you don't want a former felon to represent, nor would you ever award them for turning their lives around. So of course you're not, um, feeling doing anything for her because you probably don't even see them as human. I could be wrong. If I'm indecent, I apologize. I don't see you. You've had plenty of opportunities. I mean, you're literally the person who can, you know, Pardon people. And there's a bunch of people that need pardon. See, this is a blue state. So I'm super shocked. Oh my gosh, Democrats, they're doing the most, right? Orange man bad. Vote next time. Yeah, that's summing it up pretty much. If you want to know what I gained from all the meetings, that's pretty much it. Um, Answer the people who voted you in. You owe every taxpayer, regardless of color. This is not a color issue. See, taxpayer dollars are going to the state run prison that should be torn down. Everyone should be removed. I mean, hell, look on EMU's campus, for God's sake. There's got to be some empty, how many people are in there? You should be able to house them some effing where temporarily. Don't now run to fix the problem because I'm pretty sure painting over the walls is not going to do it. Tear it down and put something up that's humane. And you owe those women for every life that suffered. You owe every family whose people have died because of black mold exposure. And I think every record should be called. And if destroyed, people should be thrown in jail. There is no excuse you can come up with because we know y'all are hiding this because the whistleblowers are out. Yeah, blow those whistles, baby, blow them. I am not getting paid to say any of this. I'm probably going to at some point hear from somebody how I shouldn't have said nothing. And to that I say, we the people of the United States of America hold these truths to be self-evident. Blah, 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 blah. Write it in the right way. If I'm supposed to stand up for a country that refuses to stand up for me and mine, you'll get my vote. And what I mean is the people who show up because they have a track record of doing the right thing will get my vote. And I don't care what party. I'm a registered Democrat also. I'm done with the effery. Oh, I'm still going to be very calm and cordial when I see you. This is political expression, my personal expression about political issues and humane issues. I'm an advocate for the people. I changed my last name to Love for a reason. It is an action, not an emotion. You see the spirited frustration because not another one of us need to die at the hands of ignorant, wicked, hard people. You are fearful if you can't tackle this. And you probably think ain't no black people gonna show up at the polls anyway. So let the ones who squawk and squawk. I challenge all of y'all who say, we're not gonna vote. It's millions of you. Vote. Show them who you are. Peace, love. Bye.